Happy Monday! Welcome back to your Read Aloud for today. Today for your Read Aloud, we are going to read a story that I think most of you have heard before. Maybe this version, maybe a different version. It's about a little cookie that is popular at Christmas time to cook. This story is actually another fiction story. That means this story is made up because this story is about a character who is a thing, a cookie. And as much as we probably would love to talk to our cookies, the cookies that talk back to us aren't real, right? That's why the story is made up. Cookies actually can't talk. They actually can't run away. So we're going to read this story, and this story is going to help us practice understanding story elements. As readers, we're learning what's important in stories and why it's important to think about what we're reading. So while we're reading our story today about the gingerbread man, I want you to think about your 4 story elements. The characters, who the stories are about. The setting, where are the characters in the story? The problem, the what's happening to the character? And the solution, the how did the character solve that problem? So let's take a look at our book, The Gingerbread Man. Look how happy the gingerbread man looks with his little icing smile on his face. This version of the story is written by Xavier Perota and illustrated by Carl Newson. You can see that the cookie is right here. In the background, there's a little old lady and a cow and a pig running. It looks like maybe on a farm. So let's take a look. Here is our title page, The Gingerbread Man. I see the gingerbread man and a fox. Now, I can make a connection to this story because I've read it before, but I also can make a connection to the 3 little pigs. If I haven't read it before, I can see, oh, there's a happy character, and then there's a character that might be up to something. Here's where our story begins. There once was a little old woman. She was so hungry, she fetched some flour, butter, and sugar and made a gingerbread man. She gave him raisins for eyes and cherries for buttons. When the gingerbread man was baked, the old woman opened the oven. To her surprise, the gingerbread man jumped out and ran through the door. "Stop!" shouted the old woman. "I want you for my snack." Look at the gingerbread man looking back like, huh? Now, so far we've been introduced to the gingerbread man and the old lady. So those 2 are our 2 characters so far. But the gingerbread man replied, "Run, run as fast as you can. You'll never catch me. I'm the gingerbread man." A cow saw the gingerbread man running past and mooed. "Stop! I want you for my lunch." But the gingerbread man shouted, "Run, run as fast as you can. You'll never catch me. I'm the gingerbread man." So the old woman chased after the gingerbread man, and so did the cow, but they couldn't catch him. A pig saw the gingerbread man going by and grunted, "Stop! I want you for my supper." But the gingerbread man sang, can you sing it with me this time? "Run, run as fast as you can. You'll never catch me. I'm the gingerbread man." So the old woman, the cow, the pig chased after the gingerbread man, but they still couldn't catch him. So now we've had 1, 2, 3, 4 characters that we're introduced to. Then the gingerbread man came to a river. "How will I ever get to the other side?" he cried. "Hop on my tail," said a crafty fox. "I'll carry you across." The gingerbread man hopped onto the fox's tail. The fox said, "You're getting wet there. Why don't you sit on my back?" So that's what the gingerbread man did. Look at his face here. Does he look scared? He looks a little unsure, doesn't he? The fox looks like, ooh, yeah, let's do this. Then the fox said, "You're going to fall off there. Why don't you stand on my nose?" So that's what the gingerbread man did. Uh-oh. Can you predict what's going to happen or make a good guess? Let's see. I'm wondering if he's going to eat him. Uh-oh. When they got to the other side, the fox flipped the gingerbread man up in the air with his nose. Snap! "Stop!" cried the gingerbread man. "That's half of me gone." The fox flipped him up a second time. "Stop!" cried the gingerbread man. "That's almost all of me gone." The fox flipped him up a third time. Uh-oh, what do you think's gonna happen? Do you think the fox is gonna eat them all? Dun, dun, dun. And crunch. That was the end of the gingerbread man. The end. So this version of the story has several characters in it. Who is our main character? The gingerbread man. And who bakes him? The little old woman. And who chases the gingerbread man after the little old woman? Who's the first animal character we see? A cow, right? And the cow says, "Moo, a cookie, I'll eat you." But the old woman and the cow can't catch him. And who's the next character we see? The pig. And they're both chasing after him. And he comes to a river. And what character says, "Just hop on my back, I'll take you over"? The fox. Why can't the gingerbread man just walk across the river? He might crumble. If we did this at school, we usually do a little science experiment with it where we try to put a cookie in milk or water and see what happens. So you can try that at your house if you want. If you have Oreos and milk, ask your parents if you have some kind of cookie in a drink, you can dip it in and see what happens to the cookie. So then the fox takes him over and he tricks that gingerbread man. And that's the problem, right? The problem is the gingerbread man's being chased because everyone wants to eat him. And what's his solution? To run away. But is his problem solved? No, because the fox eats him at the end. Wow, what a great story. Throughout the rest of our month of December while we're in school, we're going to continue reading different stories and different versions of the gingerbread man. There's a gingerbread girl. So it'll be lots of fun to read those to help us practice becoming better readers. Great job today, friends, with your read aloud. I hope you enjoyed that story as much as I did. I will see you guys again tomorrow for your next one.